Many players consider Geras the most difficult character to play in Mortal Kombat 1. In fact, even some pro players agree with this sentiment, which is kinda ironic because in Mortal Kombat 11, this character was stupid easy to win with. He had the best wake-ups, really good special moves, his strings were safe on block, and the damage was crazy high. But as for Mortal Kombat 1, I've actually never played this character, so let's drag him into training mode and see once and for all if Geras is terrific or terrible. I have no clue who his cameo partner should be, so I'm just gonna pick Scorpion because he extends combos on the ground and in the air. Alright, first up we have these special moves. Time Stop, it switches sides? Oh, wait, what? Oh, it only hits up close, but it's a mid and you switch sides. That's really cool. What's the meter burn like? Oh, it freezes them in place. Oh wow, this move is back from Mortal Kombat 11, and that's scary because this move was mad busted. You could do stuff like this, uppercut, and then jump and keep the combo going. Oh, it was so fun, and it looks like he still has that in this game. I don't know what his air combos are though. And there's also Time Drop. What is that? Oh, okay, I get a different move if I just hold it down, and it keeps them close. That's crazy. Do I get frame advantage there too? Like, do I get up first? I think I do, but I'm a bit far away, so they're not right in front of my face, but it reminds me of Geras' forward throw in MK11, which was so busted. In fact, you know what? I should see what his throw is like in this game. Am I still super close? Yes, I am. Not right in their face like MK11, but I'm still very close. So Geras' throw is still really good, and it looks awesome. Next up, we have History Lesson and Follow-Up Exam. Neither one of these moves have a metered option, which is cool, and they're both throws. Okay, throw them forward, pretty cool. And this one comes from behind, but it seems to only hit right in front of me, whereas the other one might have a bit better range. I think he grabs him at that spot. Yeah, okay. Does it work up close too? It does, so the down forward triangle is way more versatile than the down back one. However, the fact it comes from behind is really sneaky. But outside of that, is there a damage difference? 120, less than a regular throw. Again, NetherRealm just hates command grabs. Command grabs should do more damage than regular throws, NetherRealm. Oh, but real quick, can my opponent duck under these? Because for some reason, command grabs are highs in NetherRealm games. This is not the case in other fighting games, by the way. You can't duck command grabs, you have to jump. But does this combo on airborne opponents? Let's see. Oh, it does. I was not expecting that. I totally expected it to whiff. Well, that's cool. Command grab works on airborne opponents. However, I think it's time to move on. So we have Redo and Double Team. I like the name of that. Oh, puts a little thingy on the floor. And then I teleport back to it after a set amount of time. Okay, so I can just like do stuff and eventually I'll go back to it. That's really cool. And then if I spend a meter on it, oh, it might cost 2 bars, actually. Or it may require me to stack some stuff. I know that Geras has a weird totem kind of thing. Yup, it is 2 bars, but I think that's all I need. And if that's true, that's crazy, because I'm pretty sure this is the same thing that Kenshi can do. There is now 2 of me. How do I make him do stuff? He didn't do anything. Do I tell him what to do during this freeze? I do, okay. So I tell him what to do during the time stop, and then I'm free to do whatever I want to, and our 2 combos work in tandem. That's kinda crazy. And it's not the same as Kenshi either. Can I hit them with this? No, it's not a hit, but I can tell the clone what to do. Really weird. Really weird. I'm still not sure how to command the clone, but you can definitely do it, and that's gonna lead to some really swaggy combos. Oh boy, and here it is, the totem stack. So you can stack 1 at a time, or spend a bar, and then you get 3 all at once, and then you get a new move called Inevitable. So let's see what this is like. Okay, here's 1 totem, and normally you want to like end combos with this. So for example, launch the opponent, and there you go, a totem is stacked. Now that was a bad example because the opponent was left near me. You want to knock them really far away and then summon the totem. And unless you want to spend a bar, you must do this 3 different times. Oh, but you can stack them though. That's nice. You don't have to wait for one to go away before you summon the 3rd one, but then you get this new move called Inevitable. What's that? Oh wow, I just freeze them no matter what. It looks like. They can't even stop it. I don't think they can even block it. I'm going to tell Reptile to just always block, alright? And let's see if he can do a thing about this. And then, bink. Oh, he can block it. I was not expecting that, but I guess it makes sense, because if he couldn't block it, then what would I do when he was frozen? Just make him eat a bunch of chip damage, I suppose? That wouldn't be very cool. So the opponent can block it, and it's not a mix-up either. It hits mid, but it is full screen. Like, anywhere on screen, I can get them, but I don't think I can do it in the air. Even so, I bet it works on them when they're in the air, which is still crazy to think about. But why am I guessing? I can just tell Reptile to jump and see if this works on him. Yeah, 100%. He's just stuck up there. Bonk. Bonk. Yeah, look at that. I just forced him to eat 2 uppercuts, and I could have done more if I had faster fingers. Yeah, this move is crazy strong, but I don't think it's overpowered, mainly because there's so many steps to activate it, and it's just a regular time stop. Oh, but hold up, there's another input. Behold the end. Do I just do a big elbow drop like the other move? Nothing happened. Did I just teleport to a different spot and that's it? Yeah, that's all it is. You just stay on the same side. That's kind of funny. Whoa, 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 hold up, wait a minute. You're telling me for 1 bar, I can rewind time 3 seconds and get my health back to that point. Whoa, that's actually crazy. If you get wombo comboed, you can go back 3 seconds and just get that health back. And you can do it in the air? Oh my god, this move is kind of crazy. Now, theoretically, it would cost you 2 bars unless you're just really patient and stack those hourglasses. But even so, I have to see this. I'm gonna tell Reptile to just stand still for a bit so I can stack all 3 of the hourglasses, and then I'm just gonna have him wallop on me, like 3 uppercuts in a row. And then I'm going to try and rewind time and see if I get all of this health back. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, hit me. Oh, I timed that so well. Hit me again. Yes, hurt me more, hurt me plenty. And then rewind. Oh, I only got 1 uppercut back. That does not feel like 3 seconds. I think that was a bit less than 3 seconds, but still, I undid the damage. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, Geras is way cooler than I thought he was. He has 1 final move, and you can aim it. Really cool. So here it's called Sandstorm, and you can aim this thing, a close version and a far version. Yeah, NetherRealm made sure not to bring back his sand trap because it was crazy unfair and overpowered, so instead we have this move, which is much slower and does not hit low as a mix-up. But even so, there's a meter burn version, and wait, it doesn't hit the opponent? Oh, it's got a delay. Ooh, that's cool. Hits mid though. I kinda wish it hit low with the meter burn version because then you could time really hard to block situations. Don't get me wrong, having it hit mid is still cool because theoretically you could like knock them into it like that and launch them, which is really cool, but I still wish it hit low or overhead. I think that would be fine. But yeah, that's it for Geras' special moves. Oh, look at this. It counts as one of the totems or one of the hourglasses. That's really cool. So not only can it hit the opponent, but it also counts towards this move, Inevitable, or the fixed point where you recover your health. That's really cool. But now it's time for the attack strings, baby. Finally, I love the attack strings. We finally got through all those boring special moves. Oh baby, what a callback to MK11. It's like the exact same input. But is there an overhead? I didn't check. No, it's a mid. They made sure to take away all of Geras' mix-ups, huh? Even so, this is his punish combo and does decent damage. Also, does that count as an hourglass summon? It looks like it might. Yes, it does. And then on top of that, you can use it to cancel into fixed point. That's really cool. Anytime you see an hourglass on screen, it counts towards your fixed point. But next up, we have Clocked. I love these puns. Whoever makes the names for these special moves, you're amazing. Does that launch? No, I don't think so. You can't follow it up with anything but a special move. Can I command grab? Yes, I can. Really cool. What's it like on block? Not too bad. Also a giant callback to MK11. Looks very similar to his back 2-2. I didn't test this on block. Is it safe? Yep, -6. Is the final hit an actual throw? Nope. You can't actually even do it on block, so it's not an actual throw. What a shame. I want to command grab the opponent on block. Then we have slow down. Okay. Alright, I love the animation on that, and I think it might actually be safe, despite how ridiculous the animation is. Yeah, -5. What are the first 2 hits like? Oh, really unsafe, so you better actually finish it. I love the first part is awesome. The hitbox is not that good, but he scoots forward, so it's not terrible. That's fun. That's a very fun move. Also, how fast is it? Because it's mid. 11. 11 frame mid is good. 11 frame mid is really, really good, so it's good for challenging the opponent. Next up, we have Bulldozer, and there's a sneaky overhead on the second hit. Cool, me likey mix-ups. So when combined with Frost, that could be a bit of a mix, and also a massive callback to Mortal Kombat 11. It looks very similar to an old string he had in that game. Now, can I special cancel it? I cannot. That's to be expected though, and also theoretically I could like knock them into this thing. Oh baby, look at that. No follow-up, but you could still knock them into it, you know, theoretically it could be done. Also the startup is really good at 12 frames, but it's a high attack. Dang it, I hate that in this game some of the directional inputs are still highs. Factual Force, huh? And it's an overhead? What's that like? Oh, it's this move. Yeah, I love this move. What's it like on block? Minus 25, so very punishable, but he does scoot back a bit, so the opponent has to dash in, and you could try to use a cameo to keep yourself safe, but that's a very big risk for an overhead, and it's 19 frames, which means theoretically it's reactable. But even so, I suppose it's really good for knocking the opponent away. Can I cancel it into anything? Like maybe cancel it into fixed point to keep myself safe? No, I can't. That's a big risk for not much reward. But then we have For the Fire God. Let's go. What's this like? Oh, it's the big launcher. Yeah, I love this move. Very slow though, 14 frames. Even so, it could punish some things, or you could theoretically do it after landing a down one, and it should still frame trap if your timing's good, and it launches the opponent. And I know one of your strings, yep, I guessed it. One of his strings ends in a throw, and it's that one right there. So cool. Yeah, I love this move. What's it like on block? Minus 16, so very punishable, but theoretically you could call in someone to keep yourself safe. All right, and it's finally time for the air strings. We already did that one, and I can control which way they go, which is super sick. Then he has a triangle square one also. And he has a body splash. Oh god, they brought back the body splash. This move was so much fun in MK11, and I don't think anybody else in the game got a move like this, so they brought it back because it's very unique to Geras. And honestly, since Geras is a pseudo grappler in this game, I think it's really cool they gave him a Zangief inspired move from Street Fighter, because a body splash pretty much tells the player right away that yeah, this character's a grappler. But anyway, back to the air strings. 2-1 throw. Oh, looks very similar, honestly. Not much different. Big ol' ender leaves me close to the opponent. Yeah, pretty cool. Just for fun, what's it like when we switch sides? Oh, I love that. Tombstone, baby. That's sick. That's really cool. I like that move. And I think that's it. We're already done. Well, actually, I guess just to be thorough, we should throw them the opposite way. That's also really cool. What's that move called? That's not a tombstone. That's like a suplex of some kind. But anyway, it's time for the fatal blow, baby. And this fatal blow is nasty because I'm pretty sure it's unblockable. I've been caught by it before. No, it's a mid. Wait, it's not a throw? It's not a throw? How has it caught me so often? You can block this thing? Is there some way to make it unblockable? Maybe I'm missing something. No, it's always a mid. I'm gonna tell Reptile to block. I guess I just got hit because I'm dumb. Let me see. Yeah, it's a mid. It's not a throw. How did it keep catching me? Maybe I tried to jump it and I got thrown. Maybe that's what happened. But it's not a throw. It is in fact not a throw. Do not fear this thing. Just block it. It's only a mid. However, even so, it does appear to track the opponent's location no matter where they are on screen. Nope, I'm wrong. I'm wrong again. It just goes mid-screen. But wait, then what happens if I do it right in the opponent's face? Do I just miss? No, okay, so it covers half of the screen. If they're anywhere between me and half screen, this fatal blow can still get them. That makes sense, and that's way more fair. But now for the final test, how easy is it to combo into this thing? Like, does it catch the opponent when they're being juggled? Here we go, moment of truth, baby! It still got him, so it's still fast enough to work in many situations, but I don't recommend doing it at the end of a really long combo, because it does have some startup. Alright everyone, and that's Geras. Not too many crazy mix-ups. He's actually a surprisingly honest character. He does have command grabs, of course, and that's every beginner player's nightmare, but the command grabs aren't that cheap either. And if I'm being honest, he doesn't seem that complicated. Like, sure, you have to manually stack 3 hourglasses, but you can also have the option to spend a bar, and also some of your combos end with the hourglass, which means you never have to worry about being punished. So overall, I don't think Geras is that complicated, but he does have extra steps that the top tier characters don't have to worry about, and also I kinda wish there was an indicator on screen that told you how many hourglasses you had. And also, I'm not sure if the hourglasses wear off. Like, if I stack 3, can I just keep it the entire round or the entire match? Like, what's the time limit? Is there a time limit? I don't know for sure. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, the hourglass mechanic does not seem that difficult. Just do something like this. Bonk. There you go. Basic combo. Did some decent damage too. 30%. Well, that stayed from Mortal Kombat 11. 30%, no meter, and I summoned an hourglass. It's really not that hard to do. Now, to be fair, this combo starter is very risky, right? It's very unsafe on block, but you can also just do stuff like this, which holds the opponent in place, and get your combos that way. Like, you don't have to risk the biscuit. You can just do stuff like that. The damage is low, but my point is there's other ways to get combos without having to do anything risky. But let me know in the comments how you feel about Geras. I love making these videos interactive. Do you think he's incredible? Do you think he needs some buffs? Make your voices heard and grab that keyboard. And then while you're down there, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below. It really does help my channel out a ton. And then finish that combo by subscribing and ringing that bell so you never miss any future videos. Make sure to come back next time, and as always, stay underdogs.